Ach, was ja, mein lieben Freunde, nur hier, willkommen zurück zur neuen Haus Fata Morgana. Das wäre, ich sag ehrlich, Freunde, ich habe einfach den Überblick verloren. Ich habe keine Ahnung, welche Folge wir haben. Aber die neunte oder zehnte müsste es sein. Vielleicht auch die elfte.
Ist ja so eine Sache.
Ach, keine Ahnung. Egal, Freunde, letztes Mal haben wir aufgehört. Pretty cool mit dem Painting. Und wahrscheinlich geht jetzt Nelly zum White Haired Girl und will sie so befragen oder so.
Ja, wir sind ja am Rätseln.
Egal. Yes. Äh, wen willst du jetzt lesen, weil jetzt nur die zwei sind, die jetzt talken erstmal? Oder soll ich beide?
Ich mach Whitehead Girl.
Hä?
Oder wen willst du? Wen willst du?
Ja, der White Haired Girl, los.
Bist du?
Ach, wirklich?
Was jetzt? Wen willst du?
Ja.
Okay, jetzt Nelly, let me in.
Lady Nelly.
Oh, you changed out of your dress. That's a shame, it looked nice on you. It really did look so nice. Almost like you were a princess.
Digga, die hat doch gleich einen Crashout. Lady Nelly.
Say, I've got a question for you. Do you mind?
Ich glaube, sie wird jetzt töten. By all means.
What color hair did your father have?
I beg your pardon?
Did you not hear me? Should I repeat the question?
No. I assumed it would be about Lord Mel.
I'm so curious about where you got that white hair from.
What color?
Sorry, what
Ah, I, von der Mutter, I guess, ne? My father was more tan than white. So I didn't inherit my paleness from anyone.
I asked about your father's hair color.
Why would you want to?
There's no reason you can't tell me, is there?
My father, had white hair. But that was simply because he was an older man. I do not think he was born with
Ha ha ha
Lady Nelly.
ha ha ha.
Crash out. No, der Thunder.
Hey, guess what? I figured it
Oh,
out.
you just figured?
I figured it all out. And it was so simple. There's only one difference between you and me. The only the thing that Mel fell for is
Oh, why do you have those? Der hat echt ein Schwert oder so rausgenommen. No, no, stay back! Digga, Nelly, jetzt sehe ich hier. Scheiße.
Fata
Gianna.
Morgana. Ah, we have finally reached this point in the Tale Master. If your memory has been refreshed, then we can return to the mansion immediately.
Endlich wieder zurück zur Gegenwart.
Huh? Very well then. If you insist, Master, we shall proceed with the story.
Ah, Master will noch mehr von der Story hören.
Ah, yeah, ich auch.
Ja.
Also, wir sind Master. It was a stormy night, much like the one in the white girl, much like the white girl had first arrived on. It was quite, it was quite as a crypt in the mansion, not a single light visible in the halls. The house sat in wait for the sun to peek out over the horizon. The darkness is, generally speaking, something that rushes by like a gust of wind as we sleep. The flaxen haired young man, too, lay in his bed,
In bed.
in bed. Pale blue moonlight sporadically streamed through the gaps in his drawn velvet curtain as he attempted to submit to slumber. He was having difficulty drifting off, but as time tickled onward, he drew closer and closer to the arms of Morpheus. What?
What?
Morpheus?
Hat man sowas genannt, wenn man schlafen geht? Ist es so die Schlafgottheit oder so? Ja, the God of Sleep, wie ich mir dachte.
Cool, das so szenisch.
Ja.
Suddenly, he sensed a presence in the room, much like the one from those nights some weeks earlier.
Ich sag, diesmal ist es aber die Schwester. Und die hat so den Kopf von ihr dabei.
It's very crazy.
Sie hat einen Crashout gehabt.
Is someone there? Answer. A slender, feminine finger pressed gently against his lips. There was no hostility in the motion, but rather a great deal of affection. You're. The silhouette,
Ist safe, Nelly.
faintly visible in the dark room, was the same as that night. A flash of lightning shone through the drawn curtains, illuminating her beautiful white hair.
Hä?
The white-haired girl.
Und du dachtest, Diana?
Several silky locks spilled over her shoulders
Oh,
and pushed against Mel's cheeks.
ich habe eine Idee. The one thing between you and me, das weiße Haar. Ich lasse jetzt die Haare abgeschnitten oder so und drauf gemacht auf sich selber.
Oh,
Safe. Ja, the White-Haired Girl, das ist sie nicht, sag ich.
und deswegen hieß sie so. Deswegen haben wir nie ihren Namen gehört.
Mhm.
Vielleicht. A couple soft puffs of hair tickled his face, and as though she were silently laughing. He assumed her finger, held against his lips, was her way of telling him to stay quiet. She began to slowly, delicately trace the outline of his mouth, moving down his cheek and along his jawline, as if over Porzellan.
Porzellan.
Porzellan, ja. Also die Jawline.
Ja, ich sag, es ist die Schwester, die crazy ist.
You're rather more forward than I remember. Ja, das. Nö, du bist, wie nennt man das? More attentive, so. Die fallen die Details viel mehr auf als mir.
Weil ich ein Gott bin. Keine Ahnung.
Aber das ist auch allgemein mehr
Das liegt einfach an meiner Konfähigkeit.
ja, ja. Chef, well, I suppose you always were quite daring. This isn't the first time you sneaked into my bedchamber. Ja, auch das nichts sagt.
Ja, ja.
The boy said in an attempt to conceal his surprise. Do you remember the night she came to exact revenge on him for her father?
Yes.
Indeed, she had proven herself to be a rather bold girl once already. It's dark, I can't see you very well. Why don't I light the lamp, or perhaps we could open the... no. Before he could finish, the white-haired girl sealed his lips with her own. In the near total darkness of his bedchamber, the two shadows appeared as one. They remained that way for several minutes. Their kiss was innocent, no more than a pressing together of two pairs of lips. At the same time, the white-haired girl lovingly ran her fingertips across his skin. When the lips separated, Mel gasped for air. It seemed he had been
What?
holding his breath.
For several minutes, holding breath. Wer ist
Wie
das,
in,
Digga? Athlet.
bei Asuka und Shinji. Slightly embarrassed at himself, he said, "Oh, Digga,
Ja, ja.
dearest
Dearest smell.
Mel." Ja, dearest Mel, das sagt.
Ja, obviously. Nelly.
Ist
Ich hab's gecallt.
Aber sie sieht aus wie The White-Haired Girl.
Ja, sieht ihre Haaraugen. Ja, warte. Ihre Augenfarben
War nicht rot.
waren nicht rot, ja. Aber die Musik.
Nothing. He could not speak. The silhouette hanging above him was certainly the white-haired girl's silhouette. Or was it? Because his next words were, "Get off me!" He reflexively shoved the girl's shredding aside. She rolled off the bed, landing on the cold floor, but slowly, gradually, she crawled her way back towards him.
That wasn't very nice.
So the soundtrack.
Ja.
Wheeled in darkness, she slowly lifted her head. And then there was another flash of light. Morgana.
Jetzt nochmal ihr Gesicht, ne?
The heavy fabric of the curtains rustled, bolts of lightning streaming between the gaps. Jo. Ja, aber die Augen.
Hörst du das?
Wie jetzt so wer redet, oder?
Das kommt vom Game,
Ja,
glaube ich,
warte,
ne?
komm mal genau hin.
Hört sich russisch an irgendwie. Ja, jetzt ist es wegen der Musik,
Oh,
das kann man nicht mehr hören.
reflects and irises glimmers. Though in the bluish white light they took on a twinkle of almost golden glow.
No need to be so rough. This isn't the first time she's visited your bedchamber, is it, Mel? Or did I not kiss you the same way? Tell me, how does she run her fingers across your skin? What does she do when she nuzzles up to you?
Warte, wir kurz hören. Also ihr kennt die Sprache nicht.
Für mich hört sich's russisch an irgendwie.
Mhm. Stop this madness, Nelly. Why would you do this?
Because you like white hair, don't you, Mel? You like white hair, which is why you fell for her, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. So if I have white hair, then you fall for me too. Then I can be your princess again, dearest Mel.
What are you even talking about? He could not escape from her, from his sister piercing gaze.
Ich frage mich nur, geht's White-Haired Girl jetzt gut oder ist ihr in Klammern nur die Haare abgeschnitten worden?
Ja.
Oder hat sie sie gekillt oder so?
Na, gucken. Why? What happened? How could she? Questions crashed into the young man's mind like waves in a stormy sea. But none of them found answers. They simply caused him further perplexity. Your hair. What happened to your hair? How did you get it that color?
Oh, this? Hehe.
Oh,
Oh mein Gott.
aber das sah schon rot aus. So
Ja, you like my wig?
But as soon as the words left her mouth, Mel was in motion, propelled by pure instinct. He clenched Nell's shoulders tight enough to dig his fingers into her flesh.
Nö.
Ich glaube, es wird mehr wehtun.
You're hurting me, Mel.
What did you do to her? Tell me, what did you do?
I made her leave. It was a perfectly reasonable decision. She was obviously not nobility and thus hardly fit to be part of this household. But there's no need to worry, Mel. I'm here to take her place.
You sound like a mad woman.
Yeah.
Nie gehört so. Mad woman. It doesn't matter to me if she was of noble blood or not.
It doesn't matter. Nicht, it doesn't matter to me.
Oh, sorry. She promised she would stay by my side. So why? How could you do that to her?
I promised you that long before she ever did. And I love you far more than she did, Mel.
Have you lost your mind?
I guess, bro.
You're not making any sense. Where is she now? What is she doing?
It's always her with you. What more could you want from me? Tell me, what does she have that I don't? What do I have to do to get you to focus on me and only me?
We're siblings. Don't you understand what you're doing?
Oh, I understand it quite well. Far better than you do, dearest Mel. I even know that a former queen was executed for it. But if we don't get caught, there's no problem.
Nelly, are you saying you've always felt this way about me?
Oh my, you didn't notice, dearest Mel? You truly are a dense one. I guess romance just isn't your strong suit. But you've noticed now, haven't you? You know exactly how I feel about you, right?
Quit it, enough. Don't say anything else. Stop having these insane feelings for me. It's disgusting.
He he he.
What are you laughing about?
Poor Mel. Content in your complete ignorance. Alright, I'll tell you everything.
Sagt sie jetzt, dass sie nicht,
Gut so sind?
ja, oder, also,
Oder ich,
oder
so hab ich's
hab ich's
gecheckt.
missverstanden? Vielleicht eher mal
Ja, mal
schauen.
schauen. Mel, you can only love blood-related women.
Oder es ist
Oh
so,
mein
dass,
Gott, White-Haired Girl ist
ja, ja,
blood-related.
das ist ja die Sache. Mal noch weiter. Huh? His crackling sister appeared to him like some kind of inhuman life form. Her actions and incomprehensible exclamations slowly drained him of his strength. Junge, Katz. What kind of deranged nonsense is that? I love her. She's.
Your sister?
Mhm.
Mel.
Es ist hier Ding. Luke und Leia.
Ja, eben.
Ja.
So, deswegen stand in diesem Brief, I hope she has flaxen eyes. Und flaxen Dingsbums. The White-Haired Girl. Weil sie sonst eben nicht in die Familie aufgenommen werden kann.
Yes. Haha, very funny.
Ja, aber ist sie, was ist sie? Ist sie dann?
Und das ist auch die Sache. Ja.
Hm.
Haha, very funny. How far out of your mind have you gone, Nelly?
Poor Mel. You honestly know nothing? Say that her father was a painter.
He painted pictures for a living. What of it?
For a time, her father painted for our family. You've seen the picture before, dearest Mel. The one hanging in my room of the two of us. That was painted by her father. Hehe. He did a good job, didn't he? I kept asking and asking until you finally agreed to hold my hand. And how did you feel about that? You were rather embarrassed, weren't you? Do you remember that day, dearest Mel? Hey, you couldn't possibly remember it. But there's a chance you might remember this. Before we moved to this mansion, we had a painter with white hair.
Don't remember any such thing. He was, long ago, painter in service of the Rhodes family.
But that painter did something very bad, and because of that he couldn't remain a part of our household. Do you know?
Sorry.
Do you know what he did, Mel? He lay with mother.
Ja, genau. Deswegen sagt er ja, also der Vater sagt your son und our daughter, weil es von der Mom, von der Family, war das Kind, die Tochter mit dem Painter. Deswegen wurde er my father was changed from your house.
If the child had been born with flaxen hair, then the painter would not have been thrown out.
Warte, kannst du kurz ins Backlog gehen? Aber wer sagt das? Das war gerade so die Erzähler. Stimmt, oder?
Ja, wahrscheinlich halt so mäßig Mel hat sich zurückerinnert.
Okay.
The baby would have been accepted as part of the family.
Ja, genau.
But that wasn't how it turned out. The child had white hair. She didn't look at all like she carried the Rhodes family blood. But see, mother had me. That I'm here is all the proof you need. The girl born 16 years ago didn't have flaxen hair.
Up until his last breath, he was only ever concerned about me.
Oder ist es doch echt gerade die White-Haired Girl, was diese Erzählerstimme ist? Weil es gibt keinen Sinn, wenn sie Mate ist. Ja, zumindest jetzt in diesem Moment halt.
Yeah. He held me in his arms and ran his hair through my hair, an apologetic look on his face. You're talking to total nonsense. What proof do you have? Jetzt zeigt sie mir das Bild.
If you want to see it, I'll gladly show you. The artist left a message in the painting in my room. Tell me, am I truly wrong? What did that girl tell you?
You're lying.
I'm Spider-Man. What part of it is a lie, Mel? Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Why don't you go ask mother? Deswegen hat sie auch reingenommen, die Mutter, als sie gefunden hat. Whitehead Girl, weil sie ihre eigene Tochter ist. Ahahaha. I'm sure she would throw quite the fit.
Mother wouldn't. The mistress did not send me away when she saw me. Okay,
Ja,
ja. Also wer gerade redet ist die...
Ja, aber ist auch mittig so geschrieben, ne?
Ja. Das ist the Whitehead Girl. Quite the opposite. She took me in as a servant.
It never made sense to me. Why would she hire a maid she knew nothing about? Someone who just showed up at the door one day. And when I asked mother to make her my maid, she stubbornly refused. From a good house, don't make me laugh. If she were really nobility, she would have given us her name. Ah,
Okay.
sie weiß sie nicht, aber Mel schon. Oder war es ein Fake Name? Egal. But mother was so desperate to cover up her mistake. Haha. Ha ha ha.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't believe a word you're saying. It couldn't possibly be true.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could bury your head in the sand? But Mel, feigning ignorance is a sin.
No. I refuse to believe it. Not a chance in hell.
You just don't understand anything. How I feel, how much I've suffered. Do you have any idea how long I've loved you? Knowing that you would never accept my affection. But then, fancy that. You fell in love with your half-sister. Then I should qualify for your love too. Shouldn't I, Mel? Oh,
Ja.
einmal Voice Acting so, mal so lachen.
Stop it. Enough. Shut your mouth.
Bitch.
Not another word. I don't believe any of this.
Er rennt. Mel! I know you'll never love me. I know there's nowhere for me to run. Say, when we were kids, was that really me? Was I really by your side, Mel? If that painting tells the whole truth, I was never once did I get to be your princess. Not even once.
Ja. Dearest Mel, everyone just loves to dote on me. They're always telling me how pretty I am. Mother does, father does, and all the maids do too. I can do anything I want. So for me, acting like a spoiled child is the only form of rebellion I have. What is jetzt Natalie, oder?
Ja, natürlich.
I don't have the kind of freedom you do, Mel. I'm just a doll for the family to play with. When I have visitors, it's only ever for show. So it's not my fault that I don't have friends. Dearest Mel, you're the only one who's ever cared about me, more than anything in the world. Dearest Mel, I always knew how I would react if you fell in love. I would cry my eyes out, I would envy her to death, I would get angry as a bull, but eventually I would have given up. I knew I would never have it my way. I could never have it my way after all. My feelings would never bear fruit. So why did she have to be your sister? Tell me why.
Music.
Kommt jetzt wieder? Ah,
Oh, dearest Mel, here you are again, reading such hard books. Your eyes will go bad if you spend too long staring at pages.
it's fine, Nelly. It's not like I'm reading 24 hours a day.
No, that's not good enough. If your eyes go bad, dearest Mel, you won't be able to see me anymore. Die Rosen auf ihrem Kleid so. Rote Rosen.
You worry too much. I can see you fine and well, my princess. Your hair glimmering like the sun, and your beautiful smile. I can see you clear as day, and that'll never change.
Ja, wie so rosa wird, ne? Aus ihrer Perspektive so. Hehehe.
Plus, the skies are clear today, and you're even more radiant than usual.
Hehe, you know, this is my favorite season. Winter's cold and there's so much rain, I can't stand it. But as it gets closer to my birthday, the clouds go away. And I just adore the sun.
Es ist gegenseitig zu White Haired Girl, dass the sun
Ja.
nicht gut ist. Ah yes, it is almost your birthday, isn't it? Have you decided what you're going to ask father for?
Not yet. I want pretty dolls and shoes with sparkling gems. And I also want a pretty dress like the one mother wears.
Haha, a list that long is asking a bit much, even for father.
But dearest Smell.
Hmm?
I already have what I want the most. So the truth is, as long as I have that, I don't need anything else.
Oh, and what would that be? The hairpin they brought for you the other day? Or maybe the song they had written for you last year?
None of that, dearest Mel.
Huh? Then what could it be? Now I'm really curious. What is it that's so valuable to you?
That's a secret.
That's obvious. Girls have so many secrets, I just don't know what to do.
Say, dearest Mel, would you run your fingers through my hair? Just for a little bit? Jo, hast du das? Was Gott ne? Ah, sorry.
What's gone into you, Nelly?
Die siehst gerade so im Crash
Why are
out.
you so hungry for attention all of a sudden?
Please, dearest Mel, das war richtig Steins-Gate AOT-mäßig.
Aha, oder Monogatari auch.
Ja. Boah, die ist. Ja.
Ja,
Ja.
schon wieder. Oh, Nelly, what am I going to do with you? Come over here.
Hehehe. And I want to sit on your lap.
Yes, yes, as you wish, my beautiful, beautiful little princess. Ist das hier gerade nur so ihre Delusion, dass es nie passiert hier, oder wie? Denkst du vielleicht?
Could be. Say, dearest Mel.
What is this time, Nelly?
Right now. I'm so incredibly
Oh,
happy. War so Blut oder so, ich weiß auch nicht. Wer sagt das?
and out of curiosity. Aber das ist jetzt so nicht so.
Ja. Das ist
Stimmt. Das ist so
eine
voll,
Sprechblase,
ja.
sozusagen.
Who was it that you really cared so much about?
So Regen.
In a fevered frenzy, Mel fled from the mansion.
Ja, aber.
Even in early summer, the night was cold, yeah?
Bro, geh doch zu The White-Haired Girl, Digga. Guck
ist sie
erst.
jetzt dead oder what's going on? And to make matters worse, raindrops keep falling on my... Raindrops pelted him from head to toe. But it caused him little discomfort, for a far greater maelstrom of pain rampaged within his breast. At night, the town took on a different appearance. Not simply for lack of illumination, but the people active within it as well. was not a suitable place for a young aristocratic man to go wandering unattended. The darkness is not only the abode of devils, but of beggars, thieves, and criminals, and all manner of things undesirable. But despite that, he continued to run, knowing not where he was to head. He simply went where his feet took him, and where he arrived was the church. Interesting. Father, Father, good God should be able to offer me counsel. Something of God, gotcha. To answer all the questions about the painting, about her, and about Nellie's feelings. Not her lies, but the truth. Please open the door.
Open the door. Open the door. I can't. Klopft hier an.
Open the door.
Open the door. Open the door.
But as you might expect, the door was locked and the priest showed no sign of responding to his calls. The sound of the pouring rain drowned out everything else. His head dropped feebly. He looked like a helpless little calf who had wandered alone onto a dark, precarious mountain path with no end in sight. Why? Why won't anyone tell me the truth?
Sie hat dir doch gesagt, dass es Proof gibt.
All I want is for someone to tell me it's not true. Have I sinned? No, I didn't know anything. I didn't know. No. None of it's true. It's all an illusion. So, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not at fault, am I? Nevertheless, his sister's claims and her laughs continued to echo within his head. If he truly believed it to be false, he would have gone to look at the painting. That he could not was an indication that uncertainty had a stronger grip on him. Fragmented images of a white-haired painter fluttered through the back of his mind, but he desperately shoved them aside. What good is the church? What good is theology? What good is God? What? Something moved near the boy. It stood immediately behind him and grasped his slight dressing gown.
Gaun. Kleid. Jemand hat an seinem Kleid so gedingst.
He had been so consumed in his own world that he had not noticed a person's presence until they were close enough to touch him. What? Who are you? Standing there was a beggar dressed in tattered rags. Still begging at the church? The hooded beggar tentatively extended his hand towards Mel, pleading for relief with sad, slender fingers. Were he a generous young man, Mel would have given the beggar something.
Hatte er zweimal.
Were he generous, of course.
Lord!
Get your filthy hands off me! I don't have a damn thing to give to you right now. Don't you dare touch me! Suddenly, the beggar's head turned upward.
Und weiße Haare, der Vater.
My eyes catch the beggar's. Her hood fell back, revealing a hairless head.
Oh! Das ist das Ding!
What? Why? And a pair of red this is the way it goes. And a pair of red eyes gazing me bitterly, who, though with a familiar, distinctive glimmer at Mel.
Vor allem normalerweise hat er ja zweimal so Coin gegeben, aber jetzt war sein Mut war so und jetzt sieht sie so, wie sie normalerweise sein richtiges Real Face denkt sie so dann.
Aber jetzt auch so ohne Haar. Red eyes. She immediately covered her face and turned to run. Oh. Puppy. Beggar has always been there. Here was a But you said yourself that they would not survive much longer. How could you be certain she was the same beggar? Wait. Also die Beggar war die ganze Zeit... Ja, was? Habe ich missverstanden?
Was hast du nicht verstanden?
Ist es jetzt not the White-Haired Girl gewesen?
Ja, gerade eben ja.
Aber was ist davor? Oder gehen wir
Steht
back
doch hier.
noch? Okay. Okay. How could you be certain she was that same beggar? Wait for me. Perhaps, as someone of such high social standing, all beggars appeared the same to you? Or perhaps you wanted to believe your meager generosity made a difference, that you did something of value. I will not say it is wrong to think so. Wait for me! I chased after the fleeing girl. Though I shout for her to stop, she continues to run. The rain is so heavy, I'm afraid I might lose her. I'm terrified. But I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
Get your filthy hands off me.
I'm begging you, please stop. I just want to talk. Lado. I just want to talk. Let's talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, the white-haired girl.
She comes to a stop at the corner.
Please do not go around this corner.
It's you, isn't it?
I am sorry.
Why are you apologizing? What I said back there was terrible, and for that I'm truly sorry. I didn't realize it was you.
Ja, also nur deswegen. Sie ist trotzdem ein Beggar, ne?
Please, come back to me. If you're concerned about social status, I figure something out. Yeah, it's... Yeah?
Der Bro hat sich verguckt.
And Nellie's getting married off soon enough. Oh, yes, Nellie. Nellie did some horrible things to you. She's lost her mind. She was talking nonsense. But don't worry, she'll be out of the pic. What?
Ja, married off.
Also ich dachte, er meint so...
Ausgelöscht.
And make sure you're safe. Say something, please. Are you angry? You're angry, aren't you?
I am not angry at you. I am not...
Did you know everything? Did you come to our house aware of everything?
What?
Did you? Tell me, please. The priest isn't around and everything Nellie says is a lie. You're the only one who will tell me it's not true.
What are you...
Our relationship.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I see. You don't know. You don't know. For the best. Nellie's the only one who knows. And she'll be gone before long. Everything will be alright.
Lord Mel.
It'll all be alright. Let's go back. I'll make sure you're never put in danger again. I'm begging you, stay with me.
My appearance is no longer suitable to stand at your side. Ja, die Haare wachsen einfach nach.
What?
Oder wurde sie auch aufgeschlitzt oder so von Nelly?
Das kann sein, ja. Zeig dich.
You saw how unsightly I am back by the church, did you not?
Your hair can grow back. That's not a problem.
Also hat das nicht gesehen, ja. No, I truly looked the part of the hideous witch. But I am to blame. It was a sin for me to find happiness in your kindness.
What are you talking about?
My sin was falling in love with you. Not what happened to my father, nor how we had to spend our days.
There's no sin in that. We have our whole lives ahead of us. Don't we? With enough time, this whole tragic mess will be behind us. Things will only get better from here. I'll be your prince, like the one who took the girl to see the outside world.
The outside world?
So please give me your hand. Come to me. Don't leave me all alone. I need you by my side. Please. I extend my hand around the corner. I sense her hesitating beyond the bend. I'm begging you. I can't see what's on the other side, but the vision of her reaching out to put her hand in mine wells up in my mind. But
That story never had an ending.
what? She doesn't take my hand.
I doubt the girl ever wrote that letter.
Ah. She's not there when I turn the corner. Why? How did things end up like this?
Da waren 2 Like, aber ja.
Oh, like this. Where did I go wrong? Oh God! Oh God! Oh,
Jo,
yo.
die Maid alles dann beobachten, ne?
Nice Art hier auch mal.
Your error was likely your kindness. Thoughtlessly What the fuck is that? Haphazardly spreading your generosity. Planlos. But that generosity came from your own desire to avoid pain. For your own happiness.
What should I have done?
Wie sieht man so seinen Mund? Muss schreien oder so?
Ja. I can't take this. Everyone is happy. Nelly used to laugh and smile. She once meant the world to me. How did things end up like this? It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong.
If you pretend like nothing happened, then perhaps they can go on smiling in your head. But regardless, you must follow the path you tread. It is your path alone. The path you chose when, in that moment, you decided to run. Make the wrong choice in those moments and you sure find yourself on the road to ruin.
I would have been better off not knowing. Better off in the dark. I just wanted those tranquil days to last.
So heißt ein Kapitel auch Tranquil Days.
They were supposed to last forever.
At some point your childhood must come to an end. And that ending may not be the one you anticipated.
I can't stand this world.
You yearn for a world that would treat you with kindness.
What should I do? What should I have done? Someone, please, help me.
You should return now. If you spend too long out here, you are liable to catch a cold.
Now, let's return to our own time. Oh.
War das die ganze First Door? Frage ich mich.
Kann schon sein, das war das first door, maybe.
Okay, Freunde. Ja, complete. Chapter 1, Rose Manor.
Also das war Door 1?
Ja, I guess. An der Stelle, Freunde, würde ich sagen, Turning to the Menschen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da. Checkt andere Parts, Plays, Videos, Streams und so ab. Und damit, wir schauen und reingehauen. Es war echt verdammt nice, Alter.
Ja, Mann.
Bin gespannt, wie es auch jetzt weitergeht. Ob es dann jetzt immer weitergeht. Door 2 oder so. Oder Second Door dann eher gesagt. Und ja, ob wir dann auch nochmal die gleichen Charakter wiedersehen oder ob das dann eine andere Geschichte ist. Oder I don't know. Wer auch der Master ist, keine Ahnung.
Das könnten andere sein. Ja.
Damit, ciao, ciao.